And welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Cruyff. David Villa. And smartly reclaimed. The ball has bounced loose now. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Firmino. Chance to shoot now! Decent hit! And we have our very first corner. Beckenbauer. Costa Curta. He's chosen to go back. Great chance! Goal! Croatia! First blood drawn.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's gone for goal! They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Beckham. Mendy spots it and intercepts.
Croatia really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And Firmino! Another big chance that gets away.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Croatia are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone. This is what good chemistry is all about.
Has a look and plays it forward. And there is the half-time whistle. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. Some first-half thoughts?
Croatia deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more, considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Croatia head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Croatia carrying a one-goal lead. Van Nistelrooy, can he finish? It's in! They are right back in business.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that was very necessary. Mendy. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Mohamed Salah. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, good-looking ball. Croatia looking to pass their way through.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Looks for the finish. And here's Messi. It's a good spell of possession, this. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. Firmino!
Hit into the big header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
'Cafu. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. No winner in 90, 30 more to come. And it's Salah. Cruyff has created one goal already. It's Salah! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Beckenbauer. Aimed beyond the defence. Stood up well to him there. Mohamed Salah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ball is over the line. Beckenbauer. Now Davids. Passing nice and neat. Passes short and sharp. Firmino! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well...
Extra time reaches half-time. And 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? And the action has already restarted. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Now it's Stoichkov. Oh, this is a great position. And Van Nistelrooy! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's a chance. And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the level of urgency is shot up, and that's promising. Now to maintain it.
That's a sharp pass. Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
This is promising. He's all shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! Two to the good! They have breathing space! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust.
And we're done. Croatia have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games.
Buen peso, lectura. Joachim, hacen pollo. Vamos.
Hello and welcome one and all. Atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats. The curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. Well, we're on the way. Rua gets over and intercepts. Torres. In towards the back stick. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Fernando Torres is a name that jumps out. At his absolute best, he's unplayable. That love of running behind defensive lines has always been his forte, and with the right service, he could absolutely thrive here.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Oh, good ball! And the finish! Oh, Croatia! And it's Croatia who take the lead!
Cruyff very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Firmino. Guardiola. Could move up a gear here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Costa Curta. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Mohamed Salah. Ter Stegen catches it safely. And that's been won straight back. Goes looking wide. Son Heung-min, and he's managed to get free. Hits one!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get it through? Fiddles it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Firmino is flagged offside. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Whistle goes again, it's another offside decision.
Offside decision.
And he's only too happy to take that back. One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And here's Roberto Firmino. Looking for options for movement. Fires it in low. Rodri, nicely spread. Endrick, oh, good read. 1 minute added time. Firmino, Owen, oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And the first half is done. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Croatia lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And we're off again.
Croatia definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
With Rudiger. And it's Stones. He can run onto that. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Beckham. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Costa Curta. Now Cruyff. Croatia finding their passes. Vinicius Junior. Out for a throw. Looking for the run. And it's played forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, good-looking ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis.
Torres!
That's what has to be done now. No question about it.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Out of play for a goal kick. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Well, that's well spotted. Well timed, excellent interception. That is good alertness. Vieira. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might...
It's a mighty effort! Deftly away. And he's following up! He's got the shot away! And that would have won it.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Croatia with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Heads it! It's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Croatia are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot! It's in! With so little time left, grandstand finish.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Brighton give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
And it's Vieira. The final seconds now. It's run loose here. And there goes the final whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle.
I wanna take you somewhere it's not again. Forward to
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Vibrant and vivacious, there is a genuine appetite for the game here, retaining, as it does this stadium, the spirit of the grand old ground they left behind a mile away. So it's away we go then. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the flag has it's Salah!
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism.
Great chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Messi wins the duel this time. Oh, no joy this time. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the... Messi! He's got away. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Beckenbauer having a look. Looking to widen the gap even further here. And the wall's done its job. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Deflected behind for a corner kick. Croatia with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Mendy is there, and he can pick it up. A searching ball that into space. He is through here. And that has been clubbed away. Messi. And here's Mbappe. Big chance! He scores! They are right back in business.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible.
Hits one! Tries to get it clear. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And the pass is intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. Deftly away. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And the shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, that wasn't far away. Croatia have their second corner now. Mohamed Salah with the short one.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Costa Curta. Vieira. And here's Cruyff. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Goal! Well, a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should set strength and courage through every one of his teammates.
His second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the Indians to equal that attacking flair.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass...
It's Salah! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
He's in, surely! And reclaimed it in a trice. He's in a great position.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's shifting through the gears here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's hoisted clear. Messi. And he cuts out the supply. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Mbappe has a go! Firmino! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Oh, that's well spotted. Aimed beyond the defence. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Nice bit of trickery. Great ball if he can get there. And that's a throw-in.
Zarobić.
Vinicius goes in for the header. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Can he finish? It's in! They have stolen level at the last! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
Hey!
And that is that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to give in. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Croatia certainly had some good moments.
Это.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats. The curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. There's the whistle, and here we go. Mohamed Salah, he's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, that's been intercepted. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the move, creating space for others, and he's got the creativity to play in deeper roles if needed.
Now it's Bellingham. Rice. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Firmino.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, and Firmino! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Firmino really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Croatia with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Driving forward. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Mendy. Vinicius Junior. Mohamed Salah. Firmino. Firmino! Goal! Croatia! Reflections on the goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Great chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. David Villa. Belletti. Aim forwards. Has a look and plays it forward.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, no joy this time. David Villa. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Chance to finish. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Big header! Harmlessly behind. The message is clear, none shall pass. Bellingham.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham, and that's been intercepted. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Croatia leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway. Croatia carrying a one-goal lead. Aimed beyond the defence. And Firmino! In he goes again! He has done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. That's a shade optimistic. Opts for safety. Out for a throw. Vinicius Junior. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape.
Face to face with the keep, and the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that should get the job done. Croatia have the chance to go the other way. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Pedri. Oh, that's and the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh, given away. Mbappe! He's got away with one there.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Croatia couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he's had it nicked away. Time and again they are repelled. Croatia looking to pass their way through. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Vinicius Junior. And here's Owen. He's had a shot! Bellingham. And he was quick to react. Davids. This might... And Owen! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
A case now of complete control.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just...
Vinicius Junior! And the keeper threw out a limb. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The results are very...
Church link, that's it.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. So the orca tunes, the patrons take their seats. The curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. There's the whistle and here we go. David Villa wins the duel this time. David Villa! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, the balance and close control on his run was really sweet. The finish, the sour taste.
That's a shade optimistic.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. David Villa. He's had it taken off him. Vinicius Junior. Gravenberg. And he can clear it away. But they've got it again. David Villa. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Gabriel gets good distance on it. Vinicius Junior. David Villa. Nicely spread. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Vinicius Junior. Croatia are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Vinicius Junior. Saka makes the interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's picked it up out wide. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Roberto Firmino.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's in a big chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And we have our very first corner. Vinicius Junior is there to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vinicius Junior! He's keen to... Determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Oh, there's the clearance. Costa Curta. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. They get a throw in. Gravenberg. That has been cut short. And now they can clear their lines. Quality ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So there was the first half.
Croatia really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Croatia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Firmino, and Firmino! They want to be quick to recover this.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Vinicius.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. He has found the way through. Messi! They've done it!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Fluminense making another change here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Fluminense are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think. That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's found a way through. Now the finish! And it's in! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And yes, it's him again. Fluminense are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. It's a goal kick. And here's Vinicius Junior. Owen. Deftly away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Added minutes has been indicated.
He is through here. A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Gravenberg just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Number 10, Messi. Number 18, number 8. Coming on the field.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And that will be the final act. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Croatia desperately failing.
Not so much. Last match. Lady.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. There's the whistle. Is coming off in quick succession here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Passing nice and neat. Oh, super ball. Vinicius Junior! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Vinicius Junior has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Salah, Croatia looking to chance! Firmino is flagged offside. Mohamed Salah. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Julian Alvarez, Peter, is a player who I think is very intelligent with his movement. Often he plays in the number 10 position. He just drops that little bit deeper to suck defenders out of position. And once he's done that, then he's capable of creative force in get.
It's Ronaldinho! Alvarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Hong Kong have got it back and they'll have another go. Vinicius Junior. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. That's been cut out, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And it's Ronaldinho. Always onto this. Oh, terrible pass. Lewandowski! Goal! Croatia! So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Ronaldinho, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. 'Cause, 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 Ronaldinho. Shapes to shoot. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Ronaldinho has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
There will be 1 minute.
And it's Ronaldinho. Played back. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0. So your views on the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Croatia having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And the shot! That's a lovely, neat pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Hernandez calmly anticipates. Vieira. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho puts his foot on the gas. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mbappe. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! He has done it! They are right back in business.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Hong Kong grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Tries a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Lewandowski. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nicked it back promptly. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Denied by an instinctive save.
Ronaldinho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Croatia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the keeper beats it away. Hong Kong are looking to go forward now. He's found a way through.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Nice ball, and he's in here. Mbappe. Oh, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Roberto Firmino.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, no joy this time. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Croatia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Can he finish? So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. So it's ended all square, both sides showing...